What's going on, guys? My name's Commander Coach Sylvian KC, and welcome to ZASTLE Season 1, Week 5 match. This is Blue, coach of the um, Tapu, Miami Tapu Finis, against Twang, coach of the Vancouver Golducks. There's your teams. I now got to tell them that they can actually battle because they've been waiting. I don't think anyone's going to join me. I mean, 27 could. It's going to start off with Blue's good read and Hippowdon. However, Vancouver Golducks, aka Twang, is going to go with Electros here. I did click play, right? Yeah, just making sure. Toxicating the Electros as a knockoff comes off, knocking off Lumberry, so Outrage was probably on that thing. Well, as no one's going to join, first off, I'm going to put me a heater on because it's freezing down here. And second up, we're going to throw on some music. Stone Edge and a Giga Drain. And there's a slack off switching in the Dawn fan here. Toxicking the Dawn fan as Stealth Rocks go up. Yeah, it looks like Twang's team does not have a Heal Beller, so just toxic the living crap out of them with a Powdon. A switch into Venusaur here, as it goes into a switch into Toxapex. I think Twang had the better switch there, but this Venusaur could do something. Putting a Leech Seed up as a switch into Electros, probably to dish out a Flamethrower. But I don't understand because think that. It's a Volt Switch coming here. Switching into potentially a Kartana. Nope, it's going to be switching into a Noivern. Now this Northern is probably a flying type move. I don't know what flying type move. Hurricane potentially? But Hurricane has a really nice chance to miss. Cryogonal barely lives, but also gets confused, so this has to be Scarfed Cry. If Cryogonal does not get confused here, we potentially... It's going to be switching the dust off. Yes, it is a choice scarf. Going to click freeze dry. That's not going to do a whole lot. So that was a really good switch on Twong's part. Because that could have been for a rapid spin, and that would have blocked that. This Cryogonal is basically useless. Blue will not be getting a 6-0. Going the Desert River, and I don't understand... Oh. Oh, going into not Zygarde, but into Zoroark here. What can this do? It is a special... It seems to be a special Dusclops. So potentially pulling into a Nasty Plot set, if it can live this next hit, would work. But there's some things that would outspeed it, such as the Kartana or the Noivern. I just know Blue's in a really bad situation due to the fact that the rocks are in the field and Cryogonal has no way of getting in. Cryogonal basically dies. So for Noivern to kill something, it's going to be a Azumarill. It's going to go to Electros here to click Dark Pulse. Electros is the first mon to go down, but I still think Twong has the upper advantage here. As long as he doesn't make a crucial misplay. That would have been a perfect time for Zoroark to click Nasty Plot. And then start dishing out some dishes. It's going to be going to Noivern here, which this could easily... Yep, it's going to be a switch going into just sacking off the Cryogonal here. Going for a Flamethrower. Expected maybe a Jirachi to come in. So the thing is, if this is Specs... If this is Specs X, Azumarill's a fantastic play right now. And personally, that would be my play if I'm expecting this to be a Spax Noivern. And this is going to be going into Azumarill as expected now. Kartana, this is a fantastic time to throw in a Kartana here. Because what can Azumarill do? It's going to be a switch in the Toxapex. Whirlpool comes out. Onto the Toxapex, though. And that's not very useful. I mean, this is now a switch into what? It is Whirlpool Perish Song. Whirlpool Perish Song Azumarill. Into Encore, just continuously clicking Scald here. What the heck, Blue? And now this is a switch on Blue's end to go into what? Venusaur? Nope, going into Hippowdon, of all things. With a crit Scald. And Toxapex goes down to Perish Song. This is... Going to Kartana here. Kind of expected. Switching into Azumarill again. Psycho Cut, of all things. I mean, he could have clicked Leaf Storm. Or not Leaf Storm, but Leaf Blade. Leaf Blade and Sap Sipper! Oh! What? Sap Sipper Azumarill just for this Kartana. Now, if this Kartana can take out Ozzy right here. Otherwise, it's going to be another Perish Song in the works. Does Psycho Cut kill? Barely, if it does. It's going to be Smart Strike, though, taking out... Going to be taking out the Azumarill. So, Venusaur's now in here, though. Hidden Power Fire? If this is Hidden Power Fire, Mega Venusaur. It has to live a Psycho Cut of all things. You know, Jirachi with Hidden Power Fire probably would have been smarter. It's going to be a switch. As it's going to be a switch into Jirachi. Two Hispanic of fools. Fools, man, fools. Switch back into Mega Venusaur here as a Will-O-Wisp comes. Burning Mega Venusaur. Mega Venusaur does not care about that. Leech Seeding here as an Ice Beam comes, which honestly Shadow Ball would do more. It's going to be a switch going into Noivern here. As synthesizing up. Hurricane not going to be taking out Mega Venusaur from this range. But Sludge Bomb would be doing a nice chunk of damage right now. And we do have someone finally joining us. Like, we actually exist. And it is Dash. Coming on for the
I don't
first
like
time.
seeing Blue in this position. You don't want to have Blue 44 late in the game because his veteran skills are going to come out.
It's
Fong should went for the kill earlier. Ooh, but he gets a nice hurricane.
Hurricane goes off, and Tuong kind of has this.
I wouldn't say he has this, but he's in a really good position.
Flying not Scarf Jirachi, that's a good point. But Scarf Jirachi has to have a fire move. It's going to be a switch going to Dusclops here. Shuckaberry switching into Hippowdon. Tuan making great work of Frisk, of all things. The only way I see Blue coming back is if Tuong makes a really bad misplay. Is a Dark Pulse doing a lot of damage and getting the flinch. That is really helpful for blue. And Dusclops goes down. Blue trying to claw his way back. I mean, don't you go Kartana and click Sacred Sword?
So
Go into Kartana, click Leaf. Well, you either could click Sacred Sword. Well, either Sacred Sword or Leaf Blade would be a switch to Jirachi.
I like how on Showdown, if you look at the Pokemon's moves, it shows all of Hippowdon's moves, and then the weird moves like Dark Pulse. So it could still be Flamethrower or Zoroark.
It's the Kartana right here. And there goes Zoroark. Going to Jirachi here.
I bet you it's the bluff. He doesn't really have Scarf. Biggest bluff of his life. Oh wait, never mind. He's already been frisked. Well, yeah, that's game.
It's going to be Night Slash taking out Jirachi. And
Holy
Blue's
shit.
first
He
loss of
won't
the
get
match,
it.
or the season will go to Twong.
Holy shit. I think he was up the west quite a bit.
That is all. My name's Commander. Some of us are in a little shock. Blue's not going to probably want to do a post-game interview, nor is Twong.
Hey, you gotta be an analyst out there. You gotta ask him anyway.
I'm not going to. It's like
Never be
25
afraid
minute
to
video
ask
already.
so.
But that is all. We'll see you again next time.